the podcast. Hey, we are so happy you are here with us today.
If this is your first time here, welcome. This podcast is for people who want to learn English in a simple, fun, and practical way.
We speak slowly, we use easy words, and every episode we talk about something real and useful for your life.
And today, this topic is one of my favorites because so many people ask us about this.
Today, we are talking about how to train your brain to speak English.
Not just understand English, not just read English, but actually speak it naturally, confidently, without freezing.
Because that is the real challenge, right? You can study English for years, you know grammar, you know vocabulary, but then someone speaks to you in English and your brain just stops.
Total blank. Nothing comes out.
Exactly. And it is so frustrating. So today, we are going to explain why that happens and exactly what you can do to fix it.
This episode is full of practical tips, real science, and simple exercises you can start today. So stay until the end. Let's go!
As always, let's start with some important words for today. These words will help you follow everything perfectly.
Word number 1, fluency. Fluency means speaking a language easily and naturally, without stopping too much. When you are fluent, words come out smoothly.
Word number 2, confidence. Confidence means you believe in yourself. You are not afraid to try. A confident speaker makes mistakes, but keeps going anyway.
Word number 3, think in English. This means your brain forms ideas directly in English, without translating from your first language first.
Word number 4, hesitate. To hesitate means to pause or stop because you are not sure. I hesitated before answering because I forgot the word.
Word number 5, pronunciation. Pronunciation is how you say words out loud, the sounds you make. Good pronunciation makes you easier to understand.
Word number 6, input. Input is the English you receive from listening, reading, and watching. You need a lot of input to speak well.
Word number 7, output. Output is the English you produce, speaking and writing. Both input and output are necessary for fluency.
Word number 8, imitate. To imitate means to copy someone, to speak like them, to use their words and sounds. Imitating native speakers is a very powerful learning tool.
And word number 9, subconscious. The subconscious is the part of your brain that works without you thinking about it. When English becomes subconscious, it feels natural and automatic.
Let's repeat quickly. Fluency.
Confidence.
Think in English.
Hesitate.
Pronunciation.
Input.
Output.
Imitate.
Subconscious.
Perfect. Now, let's get into the real content. Okay, so let's start with the big question. You study English. You understand a lot. But when it is time to speak, why is it so hard?
There are actually 3 main reasons, and when you understand them, everything starts to make sense.
Reason number 1, you are translating in your head.
Most learners do this. Someone asks you a question in English. Your brain immediately goes to your first language. You think of the answer in Arabic or French or Spanish, and then you try to translate it into English.
And translation takes time. And during that time, the conversation keeps moving, and you feel left behind.
That is why fluent speakers seem so fast. They are not translating. Their brain works directly in English.
And the good news? You can train your brain to do this too. We will explain how very soon.
Reason number 2, you are afraid of making mistakes.
This is very, very common, especially for people who were taught English in school, where mistakes meant bad grades.
So the brain learned mistakes are dangerous. Stay quiet. Don't risk it.
But in real communication, mistakes are completely normal. Native speakers make grammar mistakes every day, and nobody cares.
The goal of speaking is to communicate, to be understood, not to be perfect.
And every mistake you make and notice is a free English lesson. A mistake you make and learn from is worth more than 10 grammar exercises.
Reason number 3, you don't have enough speaking practice.
This sounds obvious, but it is the most important reason of all. Speaking is a physical skill, like playing guitar or swimming. You cannot learn to swim by reading about swimming. You have to get in the water. And you cannot learn to speak English just by studying it. You have to actually speak, out loud, with your mouth, many, many times.
And most learners simply do not do this enough. They study, but they don't practice speaking.
So the 3 reasons? Translating, fear of mistakes, and not enough speaking practice. Now, let's fix all 3.
Okay, this is the big one. How do you train your brain to think directly in English?
The answer is you have to make English a part of your daily thinking, not just your study time. Let me explain. Right now, when you think about your day, what language do you think in? Most learners think in their first language all day. English only comes in during study time, maybe 1 hour a day. But your brain needs much more exposure than that. It needs to hear and think in English as much as possible. So here is exercise number 1. Narrate your day in English. In your head. Like a quiet voice in your brain describing what you do. For example, you wake up in the morning. Instead of thinking in your language, you think in English. I'm waking up. I'm tired. I need coffee. The weather looks cloudy today. Simple sentences. Easy words. No need to be perfect. You are cooking dinner. I'm cutting the vegetables. I need some salt. This smells really good. You are walking outside. The street is busy today. There are a lot of cars. That dog is very cute.
I always notice the cute dogs.
Always. But seriously, this exercise is incredibly powerful because you are using English to think, not to study. And that is what fluency actually feels like. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Just narrate 5 minutes of your daily life in English. Then 10 minutes, then more. Exercise number 2, label everything around you in English.
Look around you right now. Everything you see, give it an English name in your head. Window, chair, cup, phone, ceiling, floor, lamp.
This builds a direct connection between objects and English words without going through your first language in the middle.
You can even put small sticky notes on things in your home with the English word. Every time you see the note, you say the word out loud.
Refrigerator, mirror, pillow, keyboard, door handle.
Simple, but your brain starts to think in English automatically over time.
Exercise number 3. Think in English when you have a decision to make.
Even small decisions. Should I have tea or coffee? I think I'll have coffee. Actually, maybe tea. No, coffee. Okay, coffee.
A whole English conversation with yourself about coffee.
Exactly. But it works. Your brain is practicing English thinking without any pressure.
Okay, let's talk about fear. Because this is what stops so many people. They know English, but they are too afraid to use it.
And the fear is real. I understand it completely. You don't want to sound silly. You don't want people to correct you. You don't want to forget a word in the middle of a sentence and feel embarrassed.
But here is the truth. Every single person who speaks English well today went through exactly this fear. Every fluent speaker had a moment where they felt embarrassed, where they forgot words, where they made mistakes.
The difference is, they kept going anyway.
So how do you build courage to speak? Here are some practical steps.
Step 1. Start speaking to yourself. Before you speak to other people, speak to yourself. At home, alone, where there is zero pressure.
Talk about your day. Describe a movie you watched. Explain how to make your favorite food. Give your opinion about something.
Your bedroom is your safe practice space. No judgment, no correction, just you and English.
Step 2. Record yourself speaking. Take your phone and record a short video or voice message of yourself speaking English for 60 seconds.
This feels very uncomfortable at first, but it is one of the best tools for improvement.
When you listen back, you hear exactly where you hesitate. You notice the words you don't know. You hear your pronunciation, and you improve much faster. You don't have to show anyone. Just record, listen, and try again. Step 3. Find a speaking partner. Someone who is also learning English. Practice together. Make mistakes together. Laugh together.
Okay, let's talk about fear. Because this is what stops so many people. They know English, but they are too afraid to use it.
And the fear is real. I understand it completely. You don't want to sound silly. You don't want people to correct you. You don't want to forget a word in the middle of a sentence and feel embarrassed.
But here is the truth. Every single person who speaks English well today went through exactly this fear. Every fluent speaker had a moment where they felt embarrassed, where they forgot words, where they made mistakes.
The difference is, they kept going anyway.
So how do you build courage to speak? Here are some practical steps.
Step 1. Start speaking to yourself. Before you speak to other people, speak to yourself. At home, alone, where there is zero pressure.
Talk about your day. Describe a movie you watched. Explain how to make your favorite food. Give your opinion about something.
Your bedroom is your safe practice space. No judgment, no correction, just you and English.
Step 2. Record yourself speaking. Take your phone and record a short video or voice message of yourself speaking English for 60 seconds.
This feels very uncomfortable at first, but it is one of the best tools for improvement.
When you listen back, you hear exactly where you hesitate. You notice the words you don't know. You hear your pronunciation, and you improve much faster. You don't have to show anyone. Just record, listen, and try again. Step 3. Find a speaking partner. Someone who is also learning English. Practice together. Make mistakes together. Laugh together.
When both people are learning, there is no pressure to be perfect. You are both in the same situation. And practicing with a real person is completely different from studying alone.
You can find speaking partners online very easily, on apps like Tandem, HelloTalk, or even in English learning communities on social media.
Step 4. Use easy filler phrases. These are short phrases that give you time to think when you are speaking. Native speakers use them all the time.
Phrases like, "That's a good question," or "Let me think about that for a second," or "How can I explain this?" or "What I mean is..."
These phrases buy you time. You don't have to be silent while you think. You say a filler phrase, and your brain has 2 or 3 seconds to find the right words.
And you sound natural while doing it, because native speakers use these exact phrases every day.
Let's practice some filler phrases together. Repeat after us.
That's a great question.
Let me think for a second.
What I mean is, how can I put this? You know what I mean? Actually, I think. So basically, keep these phrases in your brain. They are your best friends when you are nervous.
Now, let's talk about something very important, input, because you cannot speak what you have never heard. Think about how babies learn to speak. They don't study grammar first. They don't memorize word lists. They just listen for months and months. They only listen. And then one day, the words start coming out naturally, correctly, because the brain absorbed so much input that it learned the patterns automatically. Now, you are not a baby. You can learn much faster, but the principle is the same. The more English you hear, the more natural your speaking will become. So, how do you get more input? Here are the best ways. Method 1. Watch English content with English subtitles. Not subtitles in your language, English subtitles. When you use subtitles in your own language, your brain reads the translation and ignores the English. But when the subtitles are in English, your brain connects the sounds to the words, and you learn pronunciation and spelling at the same time. Start with slow, clear speakers, documentaries, educational YouTube channels, podcasts for learners, like this one. Method 2. Listen to English every single day, even in the background, when you cook, when you clean, when you walk.
Your brain absorbs language even when you are not actively studying. It is called passive listening. And over time, words and phrases become familiar, natural, automatic.
Method 3. Shadow native speakers. Shadowing is a very powerful technique. You listen to a native speaker and you repeat exactly what they say at the same time. Same speed, same rhythm, same pronunciation.
It feels difficult at first, but it trains your mouth to move the way English speakers move their mouths. It trains your brain to process English at natural speed.
You can shadow this podcast, listen to us speak, and repeat along at the same time. Try it right now with this sentence. I am training my brain to speak English every single day. Say it again. I am training my brain to speak English every single day.
Great! Did you feel that? That is shadowing, and it works.
Okay, now let's give you a simple daily plan. Things you can do every day, even with a busy schedule.
These exercises are short, easy, and very effective. You don't need hours. Even 20 or 30 minutes a day will make a big difference.
Exercise 1. The 2-minute morning talk. Every morning when you wake up, speak English for 2 minutes. Out loud. Just talk. About anything.
How you feel, what you plan to do today, what the weather is like, what you dreamed about, anything.
2 minutes. Every morning. No preparation needed. Just open your mouth and speak.
This warms up your English brain for the day, like stretching before exercise.
Exercise 2. Describe a picture. Open any photo on your phone. A photo of your family, your city, your food, anything. And describe it in English for 1 minute.
In this photo, I can see 2 people. They are sitting at a table. There is food on the table. They look happy. The place looks like a restaurant. The colors are warm and bright. Simple sentences. Present tense. Just describe what you see. This builds vocabulary and trains you to speak without preparing. Exercise 3. Retell a story. Watch a short video in English, 3 to 5 minutes. Then close the video and retell the story in your own words.
In the video, a man is talking about habits. He says that habits have 3 parts: a trigger, a routine, and a reward. This is excellent for building speaking fluency because you are not translating from your language. You are processing English input and producing English output.
Exercise 4. The opinion exercise. Pick any topic. Give your opinion about it in English for 90 seconds. Even if your opinion is very simple.
For example, I think social media is useful, but also dangerous. I think it helps people connect, but I think people spend too much time on it. I think we need balance. Short sentences are perfectly fine. Clear and simple is always better than complicated and confused. Exercise 5. Read out loud. Take any English text, this script, a news article, a short story, and read it out loud, slowly and clearly. Reading out loud trains your mouth. It trains your pronunciation, and it trains your brain to connect written words with spoken sounds. Do this for just 5 minutes a day, and within a few weeks, you will notice your speaking becomes smoother and more natural.
Okay, before the quiz, we want to talk about something very important, and that is your mindset. Because you can have all the exercises in the world, but if your mindset is wrong, progress will be very slow. So we want to give you 3 mindset shifts, 3 ways of thinking that will change everything. Mindset shift number 1, progress, not perfection. Stop trying to speak perfect English. Perfect English is not the goal. Communication is the goal. Being understood is the goal. If someone understands you, you succeeded. It does not matter if your grammar was perfect. It does not matter if you used a simple word instead of a fancy one. You communicated. That is a win. Celebrate it. Mindset shift number 2, mistakes are your teachers. Every time you make a mistake and notice it, your brain learns. Every mistake is information. Oh, I said this wrong. Now I know the correct way. Learners who are afraid of mistakes make fewer mistakes because they speak less. But learners who embrace mistakes improve much faster. Make mistakes, make many mistakes, and learn from every single one. Mindset shift number 3, consistency beats intensity. 20 minutes of English speaking every day is much better than 3 hours on the weekend. Your brain learns through repetition over time, not through big one-time efforts. Small, daily practice every single day is the most powerful thing you can do. Think of it like watering a plant. A little water every day keeps it growing. Too much water once a week, and it dies. I love that image. Water your English brain every day. Every single day. Even 5 minutes counts. The key is never stop completely.
Quiz time! 5 questions. Are you ready?
Question 1. What does it mean to think in English?
Think. It means your brain forms ideas directly in English, without translating from your first language first.
Question 2. What is shadowing?
Think. Shadowing is when you listen to a native speaker and repeat exactly what they say at the same time. Same speed, same rhythm, same pronunciation.
Question 3. Give one example of a filler phrase.
Think. Examples. That's a great question. Let me think for a second. What I mean is, any of these is correct.
Question 4. What is the difference between input and output?
Think. Input is the English you receive from listening and reading. Output is the English you produce from speaking and writing.
Question 5. How many minutes of speaking practice should you do every day?
Think. Even 20 minutes a day is enough. But the key is every single day. Consistency is more important than time. How many did you get right? Write your score in the comments.
And that is everything for today. You just learned how to train your brain to speak English naturally and confidently.
Let's review what we covered. There are 3 main reasons speaking is hard: translating in your head, fear of mistakes, and not enough practice.
To stop translating, narrate your day in English, label things around you, and think in English during small daily decisions.
To overcome fear, speak to yourself first. Record yourself.
find a speaking partner, and use filler phrases to buy yourself time. To get more input, watch English content with English subtitles, listen every day, and practice shadowing.
And your daily exercises? The 2-minute morning talk. Describe a picture. Retell a story. Give your opinion and read out loud.
And most importantly, remember the 3 mindset shifts. Progress, not perfection. Mistakes are your teachers. And consistency beats intensity. Here is your homework this week. Choose one exercise from today, just one, and do it every day for 7 days. See how you feel after 1 week. Write in the comments, which exercise did you choose? We want to follow your progress. And if this episode helped you, please subscribe to our channel. Share it with someone who is learning English. Every share helps us reach more learners around the world. Thank you so much for being here today. We will see you in the next episode. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, your English is growing every single day, even when you can't see it yet. Bye-bye.
Bye.